I was up until 2 a.m. grinding beetles in an unfinished video game. My mind is leaking and my spirit is threadbare. I have fallen so far. And in a time like this, there's only one place that I can turn to for guidance. Video games. This game is called I Am Jesus Christ. It's a demo. My brother sent me a text today. And he's like, brother, you have to look at this. You have to make a video. You gotta play this. I had no idea this came out today. We're gonna jump right on top of that bandwagon. Apparently, this game has a damn streamer mode. Whatever DMCA content could possibly be in this Jesus demo, we can be spared from. Since the game is now open, let us fade out this royalty-free Gregorian 7-hour chant on a black screen on YouTube. And actually, lock in to the music this game has for us. Okay, hold on. It disappears every time I click off. Blessings to you, traveler. Please remember that this is a demonstration of our ongoing work. Jesus' work is never over. We are striving to refine every detail of this journey, consulting the texts. Your feedback is a blessing to us. Jesus Christ. Please share your thoughts at feedback@spaceboatstudios.com or on the Steam forums. You're welcome to publish your gameplay. Brother, you know it's already happening. Stream mode is available in the options. Settings. Let's do streamer mode, just in case. I have no idea what would be possibly wrong with this, but maybe is it the audio? Maybe they have some, like, Creed in here? They have some, some, like, early 2000s Christian rock, rap rock, as it were. I literally don't see it, though. Let's see. Autosave every 15 minutes. It seems a little risky. How about every 3 days? Dialogue speed, field of view, head bobbing, always run. Yes. I think Jesus is a guy on the go. He's only got, I don't know, was it 32 years, 36 years, something like that? No time to waste. Streamer mode, it's at the top. Look at that. Apply. All right. The music has disappeared, strangely enough. Continue the story. This will never become an option in the game. Because the only way to continue a story is with you. Out in the world, speaking his gospel. For now, let's relive the story we all know and love. New game. The sad part about this is I bet it's an earnest effort by, like, devout folks who've decided to make a video game. There was an Unreal Engine ad at the beginning, like a logo. And I just, like, this is just going to be Clown Central. I don't know what kind of respect I'm going to be able to leverage at this game. But you know, we're going in open-minded, open-hearted, okay? Let's not just be haters going in. I know I've got that hater in me.
Was the Word.
Let it begin.
The Word was with God, and the Word was God.
Okay.
He was with God in the beginning.
Already kind of reusing that word too much, I think.
Through him all things were made. Without him nothing was made that has been made. In him was life. And that life was the light of all mankind.
The Chaos Fingers from Elden Ring.
The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it.
Anytime you go through space like that, I think of Sephiroth's supernova ability from Final Fantasy VII.
The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us.
Yo, he loves giraffes. There's one thing I know about the guy. There's no music. It's just, just us talking. It's got like a Fable entry-level cutscene kind of vibe right now. I'm actually kind of digging this a little bit.
An angel of the Lord appeared and said, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary home as your wife.
Because she is a baddie, and you deserve the best, my friend.
She will give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus.
You will have no part in that son, by the way. That's all me.
He will save people from their sins. And she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger, because there was no guest room available for them.
I think they were on the run. My Catholic upbringing is correct.
Living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. An angel of the Lord appeared to them and said to them,
You up?
Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. This will be a sign to you. You will find a baby wrapped in cloths and lying.
Okay, they're really doing a lore dump at the start, aren't they?
They hurried off and found Mary and Joseph and the baby, who was lying in the manger.
This is for everyone who didn't watch the first movie, okay?
They spread the word concerning what had been told them about this child. And all who heard it were amazed at what the shepherds said to them.
This kind of feels like an AI voice version of the guy who was Bruce Almighty's
Your
god.
time has come at last, unbeloved child of God Almighty. You must seek out a man by the name of John the Baptist. He resides in the neighboring area doing many baptismals daily. He shall serve as the starting point of your journey to bring hope, life, and a new birth to the world and to man. You alone are the hope of the world, a sole light that must shine in the face of darkness. Now please, seek out John the Baptist.
What is the over-under on this team exclusively using AI voices? If that's a real person, I apologize. That just sounds like a damn robot. It sounded like I was getting directions from a Google map. Okay, we got to learn about John the Baptist, leave the house. Revelations, okay. I'm hearing banging on the wall. Wow, yeah, okay. The always run is no joke. I move fast. Let's see, is this a Skyrim-like? Can I become a stealth archer? Let's see if I can get betrayed this time. But you just can't get close to me if I've got 70% chameleon active at all times. Okay, wow, these are very vibrant chilies. Okay. Top right, I see my follower count. It's about as accurate as it is in real life. Let's go. Okay. I cannot interact. Press F to pray respects.
Jesus wondered when his father had last seen John the Baptist.
Am I going to be told what to do this whole time? What's up, Dad? E.
Hello, Jesus.
Hello, Jesus. Father, I had a dream.
That is truly something, my son. May the Lord be with you. I don't know where John is, but go, ask Mary. She may know more.
What lore did you have at this time? Because I believe that this was a Jewish family. I believe Jesus was raised Jewish, if I'm remembering correctly. Did they speak like this? Because this language right here feels very Christian. I know they're trying to do some revisionist history right now. But saying, Lord be with you after having your son having like a dream. Brother, I had a dream when I was a child that my thumb turned green and not in the plant way. It was just green. And it gave me superpowers that I can't remember. I would not have been given a Lord be with you when I woke up. Alrighty, thanks. Also, I'm being so critical. We gotta move the frame down like a third. This dude is like hanging way too low in the frame here. Okay, so I gotta go talk to Mary, who's my mom. Can I bring my axe? I know I'm a lumberjack, because if I'm a carpenter, I gotta get the wood too, you know? Can I talk to you?
Do you think there will be a good harvest this year?
Dude, this is AI. Leave it to these guys to use AI. Literally anti-life. They don't even use like real people retelling the story of Christ. Okay, is this a leper? Continue your journey to unlock this miracle. Oh my god, I'm gonna get powers. I wonder who works here. All right, I gotta stop being a hater, dude. I'm hating so hard right out of the gate. It's just too easy to make fun of this kind of thing. Let's go in with a genuine look.
Reaches farther than any road we know.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Somehow I feel like this is a hive mind.
Many people have attempted to write about the things that have taken place among us. Reports of these things were handed down to us. There were people who saw these things for themselves from the beginning. They saw them and then passed the word on.
I need more
With this in mind, I myself have carefully looked into everything from the beginning.
The hell?
So I also decided to write down an orderly report of exactly what happened. I am doing this for you. I want you to know that the things you have been taught
when the
are
hearts
true.
of many would tremble.
Everyone is incredibly well spoken, but the only person who actually said something that felt like a vigiler would actually say was the guy looking for wool. That dude has got a job to do. Everybody else is just philosophizing. This is like the Greek agora made manifest. Now, we're getting like these we're getting like these voice chat things. Like audio recordings, as if it was like a BioShock game. But instead of, I don't know, getting philosophy about why we made a space citadel underground so that we could be free from tyranny, except we're going to be tyrants ourselves. It's like, this is just going to be religious doctrine. Like some 32-year-old balding Sunday school teacher is pogging out of their damn mind. They cannot wait to show this to their students. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to love this. No, friend, they're going to hate this. Okay? Can I upgrade my blacksmithing? Joseph's profession. The early father of Jesus was traditionally described as a carpenter. A tecton. Tectone? I didn't realize that guy was a carpenter. That was just a streamer. Working with wood and stone in Nazareth, his skills were vital for building homes and tools. Jesus likely assisted him in this trade during his youth, gaining practical skills that influenced his later teachings. Go to trade school, folks. You might become the savior of mankind. The hands-on experience shaped his understanding of everyday life and work. Yep. Nice. I assume...
People have attempted to write
Oh, no.
Many people
No.
have attempted to write
Oh, my God. It's going to... Okay, good. I thought I was going to repeat the same thing we heard already. Okay, let's go inside. Can't go inside. How many sins can we commit on our path to becoming savior for the world? There I am. Yo, I got that fucking dumpy on me. What's up? An angel appeared to me in a dream. Okay, I don't have any dialogue. It just expands on the thing I guess I'm saying. Yeah, an angel appeared to me in a dream. The time has come. I must find Sean, my cousin.
We have also been visited by angels throughout our lives. If the angel has spoken, you must follow. My heart has known this day would come.
How? How could you have possibly known?
I was at the market the other day, and I heard the fruit stand seller, Joachim, talking to his friend about John the Baptist. It would be best to start your search there.
Okay. I'll go ask around. Thanks, Mom. Everyone's pretty cavalier about this whole angel thing. They're very receptive to the craziness of this entire situation. First we lose Ozzy and now Hulk Hogan. I honestly couldn't give a rat's ass about Hulk Hogan, but at least Ozzy Osbourne was a musician. Okay, let's see here. Frankly, the legacy of Hulk Hogan is in being a Skyrim mod for a dragon. Or was that Randy? That was somebody else, wasn't it? That wasn't even him. I can't remember. Maybe it was. Roman occupation. All right, during the time of Jesus, Judea, which was, I think, Jerusalem, maybe? I don't know. Was under Roman occupation. All right, yep. Yeah, we don't need to read all this. I don't give a fuck about this.
Jesus, gazing upon the wrecked stall, was consumed by thoughts. What happened here? Perhaps someone else has seen something significant. I'll ask around.
It seems you just don't want to have a name starting with the same letters. O-O-H-H. Now, to be fair, I can't say this for sure, but I assume that Ozzy Osbourne was his actual name. Maybe it's not because he's also a rock star. He could have easily changed it. It might be short for something, but that's fine. But Hulk is definitely not that guy's first name. He chose that. Okay, so maybe this might be like a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you gave yourself an alliteration, like a Marvel superhero out of a comic book, keep an eye out. Go to the doctor, check out your heart health, you know, look out for your friends. Okay, so just maybe keep an eye, Question the neighboring shopkeepers, all right. Look at this hardworking man.
Greetings. Special offer. 2 bowls for the price of 1. Don't miss out.
I would love to have 2 bowls. That seems like a steal. Thank you, but no needs. Jesus, you don't speak for me.
When I started setting up my goods, it was already like this. The Romans destroyed Joachim's stall.
That's the guy I need. Okay. Where's this destroyed stall? Joachim was a melon vendor. How could they? Okay, hold on. Maybe I'm dumb. These, like, black and tan vases, as I was taught by the Hercules Disney movie, that's how you pronounce it. These are Greek. I know the Romans and the Greeks have a lot of crossover, but was this still historically accurate for the time period? I'm wondering. Terry Jean Bollea. What the Terry Jean Bollea is Hulk's real name. Okay, you know what? I might not have agreed with that guy on a lot of things, but changing his name when he went to Stardom was the right move. Not to say there's anything wrong with a regular-ass guy having a name like that, but you can't be a wrestler with Terry Jean Bollea. Unless you roll with, like, Bollea. I think you could have a spin on that one. Like Brickhouse Bollea. Something like that could have been sick. But yeah, Hulk Hogan is a very iconic name, let's be real. You need to buy fresh bread for dinner? Can you afford it, friend?
He's silent at times, but never absent.
Let's see. Who else has stuff for me? Oh my god, it's all the way back here? Okay, let's go.
There's a cool breeze.
Let's talk to him.
In the market today.
I mean, do you care?
I warn you, don't cause trouble.
You know what? Somehow I think that no matter what I do, you guys are gonna get me in the end.
What's in your bag?
I don't have anything in my bag. Just stop thief! You've broken the law. Where else do I gotta go? Okay, so this ring here might be telling me I need to talk to people within it. What about you?
Tired. Clearly you need a new pillow.
These AI voices are killing me.
I'd rather not talk about it. I don't want the Romans to destroy my stall too.
Okay, I understand. You're a coward. I'll remember this when you're going up to heaven. Okay, the ring has remained.
People are arguing fiercely at the garden.
Yeah?
Let's offer presents.
Okay, what about here? Is there a guy on this side? Anybody else? What about you? Plate guy. Right across from bowl guy.
Yes?
What happened here?
Oh, it was terrible. The Romans came here and literally destroyed Joachim's stall. They wanted to punish him for his ties to John's disciples. Joachim got injured, but managed to escape towards the sheep pen. I haven't seen him since.
Okay, let's go to the sheep pen. Thank you for the information. Jesus is very matter-of-fact, no like floral language on his part. Ozzy appears to be the abbreviation nickname for his last name Osborne. His real name is John Michael Osborne. Yeah, if there's a famous person, it is like a 90% chance they're not using the real name. So the rule is now, the third person who's gonna die very soon has given themselves their own famous person name that is an alliteration. Wash the fuck out, okay? Divine vision. I have Witcher vision? Wait, no. Witcher has divine vision, okay? This is the originator. He was the first person to have in-game UI highlighting objects of importance. All right, I use left alt to do this.
Jesus found the place the merchant was talking about. He knew this was where he had to look for answers.
Blood on the wall. It must be a griffin.
Jesus saw the blood and understood. It could only be Joachim's.
Joachim. That can't be the right pronunciation. I know that nowadays we call that Joachim, as in Joaquin's Phoenix. I want to trust this game because they probably know more about religion in that time period than I do. But these AI voices make me think they just couldn't get it to say it correctly. That's just what I'm getting right now. Yeah, I'm gonna follow. I need to follow the shimmering trail. You don't say. Yeah, I didn't realize Jesus underwent the trial of grasses. Okay. Divine vision. The fire's still hot. Someone was here. Blood. Fresh. I don't know the word you've been trying to say. Joachim, it's a name. It's like Joachim. But they're pronouncing it like very differently than how I know it.
May the Lord bless us. For hearts that remain patient shall find joy.
Jesus Christ, not every person in this town is like a biblical scholar. This is, okay guys, if you want to make a game about religion or whatever, more power to you. I think everyone should get creative with this kind of stuff, right? You got to make it believable. You got to have a lived-in world. Every single person can't be a mouthpiece for your narrative, okay? And I'm not talking about the game narrative. I'm talking about the thing you're trying to say, like your own pseudo-narrative situation here. That's honestly why people hate woke-ass game shit now. And I'm not even like a woke hater because I think that's such a stupid, misaligned judgment for what is otherwise a very explainable decline in our content and media literacy. It's like people just don't know how to tell a good story, so every person in that thing is now just a pawn to be moved in a very specific direction instead of being a fully fledged person with wants and needs that might actually go against what the narrator or the author is actually trying to say, because that's what the world is. It's full of different people with different ideologies. Every motherfucker in this town is like, I love Jesus and I am made by a real life person who also loves Jesus. So let me be literally just a mouthpiece for a psalm. You pass by, it's going to be something prolific. It's going to be something beautiful, something from the Bible. It's like, this is insufferable. Holy. Hello. Are you Joachim? It's him.
Jesus? Oh, it's you. I'm relieved it's not the Romans.
Interesting voice.
The wound isn't serious. I'll manage.
Hold on. I want to hear him one more time before I say something.
The Romans wanted to punish me for my ties with John's disciples. I escaped, but left my friend at the farm. Could you warn him? The Romans might go there.
This sounds like a black person's voice. Like an AI black person. What the fuck is this? Yeah, I was just about to ask for John. I'll do it. Don't worry. Rest and stay safe.
Thank you, Jesus.
Oh, what the hell?
John is somewhere around the Jordan River.
Okay.
This location changes often, though. My friend at the farm should know more. He will guide you.
Yeah, okay. The mystery is solved. These are literally AI. I still wasn't totally sure. I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. We heard that like robot voice creak in there at the beginning.
Beginning of the good news about Jesus the Messiah.
I don't know, man. Seems pretty bad so far.
Long ago, Isaiah the prophet wrote, I will send my messenger ahead of you. He will prepare your way. A messenger is calling out in the desert. Prepare the way for the Lord. Make straight paths for him.
Make way. I'm making a straight path, okay? I'm not going on the road. I'm going through the grass. I'm playing this like it's a Far Cry game. Hold on. Where's my glider? Let me like throw a wafer out and jump on it as like a platform, okay? It's like Super Mario Odyssey hat. Hold on, look at this. Look at all these. That is some of the squarest loaf I've ever seen. Is that Nutella in the middle? What the hell is that? Okay, he's supposed to be out by the farm. Where would he be? Game logic means they're going to put him as far away from me as possible in the farm. So, yep, he's in the far corner.
Can I help you?
I must warn you about the Romans. Peace be with you. Joachim sent me to warn you. If the Romans are in Nazareth.
Thank you for the warning. I will be cautious, as there are a lot of people who want him dead or believe that he is crazy.
How could that happen? Where's John the Baptist?
I know him well. I've been following his work in the wilderness recently and was baptized by him myself. Are you seeking his location?
Yes, I am, Siri. I need to find him.
You can head out of town to the east near the market and continue following down the path, and then enter the wooded area which this
Something tells me there's just going to be a big yellow circle with an exclamation point in it.
You know what?
You know what? I will help you get to John. Oh, okay. Never mind. All right. Yep. Look. Yeah, I don't need to follow your directions. They're just going to put a big ol'... This... The body of Christ. The vanilla wafer with the exclamation point. It'll lead the way.
Well, we have arrived. John should be by the river.
Oh, they got fast travel in Nazareth. Thank you for your help.
It's no problem. I didn't come here just for you. I brought crops to sell. Pilgrims get hungry too. Good luck.
Oh, you're going to be making money off of the hungry pilgrims? Also, that's not how you spell nonetheless, I'm pretty sure. If it is, I just haven't seen the word in a long time. That one's on me. If I got that wrong, egg on my face. I deserve it. Yeah, Jesus definitely admires a capitalist, that's for damn sure.
Waters will break out in the wilderness and streams in the desert. The burning sand will become a pool, and the thirsty ground springs of water.
All right. Let me see this thirsty ground. I want to see it springing water. I ironically love the sound of a stream. I love that you can hear as you're getting closer. When you're on like a hiking trail, and then suddenly through the wind blowing through the trees and like the bird song, you hear it. What is that? A faint trickle? Water's nearby. The air gets a little bit cooler. If God is real, he did a great job making this stuff. What's up, buddy? Oh!
The beginning of the good news about Jesus the Messiah, the Son of God. John the Baptist appeared in the wilderness, preaching a baptism of repentance for the forgiveness of sins. John wore clothing made of camel's hair with a leather belt around his waist, and he ate locusts and wild honey.
Oh my God.
The Judean countryside and all the people of Jerusalem went out to him, confessing
That's
their
like forbidden
sins.
chips
They
and
were
dip, brother.
baptized by him in the Jordan River. And this was his message: I baptize you with water for repentance. But after me comes one who is more powerful than I, whose sandals
One who's a
I am
level
not
12
worthy
mage,
to
while
carry.
I am 10.
He will baptize you with the Holy Spirit and fire.
Okay, never mind. That sounds like a priest. They got holy. They got smite and holy fire. Calling through the cane stalks. POV, we're the savior of the humanity. What the? Experience enlightenment. Pass through the gate. Check Genesis 1:31 quote on the codex. Okay, let's see what is this. 1:31.
This is the beginning of the good news about Jesus the Messiah.
Nope, wrong one.
This is the beginning.
Oh my God! Holy shit! It's that dialogue pops on no matter what we look at. Okay. This place actually looks really cool. It kind of feels like I'm about to enter the Greek era God of War arena. Wait, day 4? Ooh, each ring is a different day. Okay, on day 1. I mean, do I have to, is this like a puzzle? Land and vegetation. No, on day 1, there was light, okay? I'm digging back down into my Catholicism, my Catholic upbringing, Sunday schools, even sometimes Wednesday schools. I got this shit. Okay, so on the first day, let there be light. Now, day 2, I'm a little bit more rusty on. Let's see. What's day 2? Day 2 is not rest. That's the final day. Imagine that. Imagine Jesus or God is like, day 1, let there be light. Day 2, okay, hold on, I'm tired. That was more than I expected it to be. Actually, we can just put day 7 as rest. Because we know that. There we go. Yeah, day 7 is rest. Day 1 is the light. Day 2 is... Okay, so we got water and sky. We have light. Light's already been taken. Lands, animals, and humans. Those don't come before the land does. Okay, so I guess it's day 1 is light. Day 2 is water and sky. Kind of strange that stars don't come before that. So day 3 was what? Not rest. They keep trying to throw me, dude. They're trying to make Jesus sound lazy. Okay, land and vegetation. That sounds reasonable. Because if the water and sky were day 2, these things would grow on the 3rd day. Next might be plants and animals, right? It could be the sun, moon, and stars. Seems kind of like a... He's going left and we expect him to go right. Okay, yeah, he made like the fertile ground in the land, but then he was like, hold on, we need some set decoration before we get them bitches in here, okay? Before the monsters show up, monsters, the animals, before the animals show up. Gotta give them something to look at. Sea creatures and birds. Why sea creatures? That's like such a specific thing. Why would it not be like land animals? Okay. Water, sky, nah. Okay, I didn't see what it was, but we got it. Going through the portal. Faith is required to use abilities like divine vision. Remember not to let it be lost completely. Okay. Oh, I have to hold right mouse to pray to get my faith back up. Can I do it right now? Okay, hold on. I'm holding the button right now. This is the praying position. It's almost like horror. Like, look at this. Like, no! No! That's what these hands look like to me. That ain't prayer, brother. That's fear. That's seeing too much. The Gospel of Luke, okay. How long does this demo go? We're going to be cracking through these chapters.
From heaven, you are my son, whom I love. With you I am well pleased.
Cool. Thanks, Dad. Where's Mom? What'd you do with Mom, huh? What'd you do with Mom? What's up, John? I thought you died. You were out for a while. Rabbi, where are you staying? Am I a rabbi?
What are you going to do now?
I am preparing to return to Galilee.
That is a noble mission, Jesus. The people of Galilee will be...
Okay, cool. I got some fans in Galilee, some followers. Thank you, John.
Go with God's blessing, Jesus. May he guide you in your journey and in your...
I don't remember correctly. I might be misremembering, but I think John the Baptist dies because of what he just did here.
Yes, Rabbi?
Are you also John? Brother, we need more names in this country. Are you feeling uncertain? Following a man you hardly know?
Yes, but we felt something in your words. Something we can't ignore.
Yeah. I just noticed how good this guy's hair is. Damn. You sure he's not the savior? Okay, hold on. Look at the top right. I went from 0 followers to 2,200. Am I like botting?
You must tread carefully around Roman religious practices.
Am I artificially inflating my numbers by hiring like a company to send bots my way? I mean, if it's good enough for Christ, it's good enough for me, you know? Is there a stealth function? Okay, so I literally have a crouch button. Give me a bow, and the stealth archer will be born. What do we got here?
Tried the new wine from the vineyard. It's the best I've tasted in years.
Okay, I like that dialogue. That's like a regular guy talking about a regular thing.
The new sandals I bought are very comfortable.
Okay, let's go back to the Psalms. You can start preaching to me again, okay?
Have you heard any news from Capernaum?
I have no idea what that is. I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Pisces. Sorry, brother.
Have we arrived?
This will be my place of rest for the day.
Not quite what we imagined, but I suppose there's no need for more.
It feels peaceful here.
We don't have money, okay? I don't know how to break it to you. We're not at the mega church stage of our religion yet. Peace is often found in simple places. Okay, let's sit down. I wonder if this is going to be like a WarioWare style mini game where I make all the bread and fish happen. Thank the merchant. Say farewell. Okay, that just like sped through time, I guess. Let me thank this merchant.
Did you manage to find John the Baptist?
I sure did. Thank you again for the ride.
Would you like to return to Nazareth with me? I'm leaving the...
No, thank you. That is not what is expected of me.
All right, good luck.
Yeah, I gotta go live at like 3 p.m. tomorrow, so I can't go to Nazareth. Sorry.
Yes, Rabbi?
You've been faithful following me into this.
Will we see you again, Rabbi?
I mean, is that it? Do we just spend the night together? You will when the time is right. Yes, and by then you'll understand more than you do now.
Then we'll wait. We will stay ready.
Game saved. Remember what you've seen and heard. What exactly did they see in here? We kind of skipped over something, I think. Who are you?
The governor's men asked many questions, but offered no answers.
Okay, that's kind of like a riddle. Imagine you go.
Time for you to prepare for your divine purpose. Follow the Spirit into the wilderness.
The road ahead is one of trials and reflection. Venture into the wilderness, for it is there that the Spirit will strengthen you. To fulfill your divine purpose, you must first embrace the solitude of the wilderness. Follow me into the desolate places where your faith will be tested.
Let's go. I'm gonna follow the stranger like I did in Diablo 2. There's like no subtlety in this game. I'm literally following around a goddamn pylon of light with like the deepest voice.
Tested and strengthened for the path ahead.
We sure this isn't a demon? We sure this is not what a demon sounds like? Maybe somebody liked Tyrael a bit too much from Diablo 1 and was like, hold on. We need that for our game. Okay, I gotta say, the level design of this desert's actually not bad. I actually kind of like this. I feel like deserts are usually super boring, but there's even a little bit of like... It's like kind of like a nice little color differential here. Nice range from like kind of like a nice truish yellow, shifting into like an ochre and then sort of like a brownish red. Not bad. With a couple bare spaces of like, I guess... This would not be realistic. This is a dune. There's not going to be like a gravel here, but you know, nice visual breakup.
Each challenge will reveal the depth of your faith and draw you closer to the will of the Father.
Look at that.
You will find the strength needed to fulfill your divine calling.
Am I going to get like a lightning bolt or something I can throw at people? What are my challenges going to be? What would Jesus' primary weapon be? And this is pre-cross, okay? After cross, he'd probably have that as a weapon. He'd kind of like be like an Artorias figure, where one of his arms is down, the other one's got like the big fucking crucifix on his shoulder. But pre that, what would he use? Is he just like a melee, classical, you know, Catholic, a monk style archetype? Or maybe he's more of a spellcaster, but I think he's still got to have a weapon of some kind. I'm the Son of God.
Jesus, full of the Holy Spirit,
I was not moving that slow.
Jordan and was led by the Spirit into the wilderness, where for 40 days he was tempted by the devil.
Why did we skip this part? And why are we hearing a cow move the whole time? Is a cow the narrator? And someone is translating for him this whole time? Jesus, of course, is a bald man. This is bald erasure.
Nothing during those days, and at the end of them, he was hungry.
You resisted the temptation and remained steadfast in your faith, emerging victorious.
Can I be honest? This is hitting me much the same that I feel like Death Stranding hit me. Where the game is just moving from one place to the other. Nothing makes sense. And in Death Stranding's favor, there is some gameplay where you fight the things, like the challenges as they come. It's not just like a cutscene when something crazy happens. But we're like skipping all of the cool parts. Like, I would have loved to have fought the devil, not even fought, but like something, some part of me participating in resisting the devil's charms there. Making it progressively harder to avoid, you know, grabbing the fruit or the bread he was offering. That bald dude with the big shadow form behind him, which was clearly just an actual projection. The human flesh form was just a deception. We all know that. But maybe they have something against the idea of, even in a gameplay sense, showing Jesus fail. You know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe they're like, if we make the challenges Jesus has to overcome per the scriptures a mini game, then that opens up the option of the player to fail and have Jesus actually succumb to the corruption that we know he didn't, that we know he persevered through. So maybe that would be something they wouldn't want to happen. But that's like the only actual gameplay we have here. This is just an interactive Sunday class. Okay, I can fast travel. Nice. Yeah, let's see. Let's open up our GTA map. Okay, so Samaria is here. We're gonna go into Galilee and Decapolis. Let's fast travel. Okay, Nazareth, we're here again. Meet with my family. I have returned. I think in the book it says I was in that desert for 40 days and 40 nights.
Jesus, my son.
Jesus.
I'm so glad you're back. How are you?
You seem pretty muted. I'm well.
You must have experienced so much. Are you tired? Do you need to rest?
I am full of strength and ready for what lies ahead. Brother, I have not eaten a single thing in 40 days.
In that case, you should join your mother who left for Cana some time ago. There's a wedding there, and your presence will be important.
A wedding, huh?
If you hurry, you should make it in time for the...
Okay. I'll go there immediately. Is this really the most important thing I should be doing after all that? I literally just like had a conversation with the devil, and now I'm going to go to a wedding for my mom. Skipping travel. Too long city distances. Some journeys may take several minutes. Use skip travel to instantly reach your destination. Are you serious? You want us to embody the journey of Christ, but you can't even make us make the run ourselves. You give us the option to check it out. This is my 40 days and 40 nights right here. This is the game testing me. Do I have the mettle to journey on my own two sandals to see my mom in Cana for a wedding? If I cannot eat a single piece of bread, a single fucking cheesy, beefy chalupa from Taco Bell that was brought from the future back in time by the devil himself in order to tempt the savior of mankind, if I can resist that, I can resist the C button, okay? We're gonna go here. We're gonna actually take the journey. This is why we have run turned on always. Jesus does not walk. He only runs. I'm thirsty. Hold on, can we loot something here? Is there a sword? I bet I could sell this for a couple of silver, if only I could pick it up. I didn't upgrade my backpack when I was at home. I should have done that. Next one, we'll make sure we do that. Hold on. What am I doing sticking to the road? Jesus was not someone who walked the path well traveled. He was a fan of Robert Frost. Life is a highway. I want to ride it all day long. We're going to go off-road. We're going to blaze our own trail. He did marathons for our sins. Yeah, this brother's cardio was off the chains. The devil was always behind him. Could never catch up. When there's only one pair of footprints in the sand, where did you go, Jesus? Why did you abandon me in my time of need? Brother, I was running an under 5-minute mile with you on my back, okay? Saving you and myself from heart disease. I'm also definitely getting my, I think, what was it? Is it like athletics? Yeah, I'm getting my athletics skill up. This is the real Oblivion remaster. And honestly, I will say this. Unironically, kudos to this team for allowing me and building out this entire like side stuff. Like I would have expected every other part of this game would have normally made me believe that there would be like an invisible wall blocking me off from being able to run on these mountains alongside of the road. Like something tells me I could run everywhere here within this like radius, rather than being stuck to like a single path. So you know what? Good job, guys. Even if this is like procedurally generated, it looks pretty good. Nice job. Credit where it is due. For basically like for a Christ slop game. I like it. Okay, we got a crossover. Got a crossover now. Hopefully we do not find minotaurs in these lands. They did coexist back in the day, back in the Roman times. They painted them all over their vases, so of course they would not be lying to us. Hold on. You know what I think this game needs? Yeah, we're back, boys. Where's Shaden Hall? I gotta find Eddard Stark and give him the Amulet of Kings. You know what? Unironically, this music makes this game kind of beautiful. This literally does kind of feel like we're on the summer coast or like the Golden Road. The southeast, or yeah, the southwest corner of the Oblivion map. This is actually kind of awesome. Okay. We can play this when we're out roaming the world, but I want to make sure we don't miss any of the dialogue here. But this game's standing on its own two legs. Okay, let's go find her mom. What's this marriage about? What's up, Mom?
Jesus, it's so good to see you back. I can't wait to hear more about your time with John. But now, I'm afraid there's a small problem at the wedding.
Let me take a guess. Do you have a bunch of thirsty and hungry patrons? Do I gotta do a couple magic tricks here? Do I have to be like a level 6 mage and start crafting some water and wine?
They've already run out of wine. And it's only the first day. Perhaps you could help them avoid embarrassment in front of everyone.
Do you know that I have this power? My time has not yet come. Why are we talking about my ability to turn water into wine as if it's like common knowledge between me and my parents? Like I was just doing this at home. This was supposed to be a miracle. And she's like, hey, can you help these guys out so they don't look like an idiot? You won't believe this, Jesus. You won't believe this. They accidentally didn't order enough sandwiches from Quiznos, okay? Subway's closed. Can you help a brother out? Can you summon up a couple sandwiches with your god powers?
Oh, but it has, my son. After everything you've been through, this is the perfect moment to let them see who you are.
Yeah, I'm a vending machine.
The weather is perfect for a walk today.
This is such like a misguided attempt to tell this story. Hey, you want me to summon in some food for you guys?
Hello. I'm sorry, but we're out of wine. The early guests enjoyed it too much, and now we have none left. The bride and groom will be very disappointed.
Do you think how else do you think they paid rent? Gotta make that moonshine. My parents used to be like a wine cow. They just basically extracted all they could from me. Don't worry, my friend. I will take care of it. No one's gonna ask any questions about this. It's just gonna happen, and they're gonna love me for it. Something tells me if this really happened, they would have like burnt me at the stake.
Will you take care of it? Did you bring wine for everyone to the party?
Actually, you know what? That's like what Christians and like Christian adjacent religions did. So the stake burning is not a thing yet, I'm pretty sure. Okay, fill the jugs with water and then turn around. Do not look at me. Yeah, put the water in the jar and turn around, brother. You do not want to see what it takes to do this.
Water? Oh well, I have no alternative anyway. I'll do it.
Trust me, it's a miracle, but you don't want to see how the cookie crumbles, okay? And it involves a tree somehow.
On the third day, a wedding took place at Cana in Galilee. Jesus' mother was there. And Jesus and his disciples had also been invited to the wedding.
Okay.
When the wine was gone, Jesus' mother said to him, "They have no more wine."
Yeah, we just played the game.
"Woman, why do you involve me? Jesus
Woman?
My hour has not yet
Is that how Jesus talked to his mom?
Said to the servants, do whatever he tells you. Nearby stood 6 stone water jars, the kind used by the Jews for ceremonial washing, each holding from 20 to 30 gallons.
Okay.
Jesus said to the servants, fill the jars with water. So they filled them to the brim.
And then Jesus brought out his Kool-Aid packets that he had in his pockets. He sprinkled them in and said, trust me, this will get you totally drunk. And because it looked red and tasted good, everyone believed him. Okay, so I actually get to play something here. This is so sick. Okay. Riddle scene completion. Place interactive object in the appropriate places to complete the scene. Throw power. Okay, release object by letting it go. Okay. Another trial of God. This is my favorite zone that they've made, though. I'm a sucker for this kind of aesthetic. Oh my god, a sword! I finally get my sword. Okay. There it goes. Is it gone forever? What am I supposed to do here? Fill in the missing elements. Okay, well this one's easily like an apple, right? Hold on, no. You know what? You know what? I want to change fucking history here, okay? We need to stop history and make some fucking herstory, okay? Here, take the sword. Take the sword and claim your birthright, Eve. We're making history happen. Men have had their chances. Now it's time to be a woman's world, okay? God is a woman. All right, they're not going to let me do this. Let's give her a fucking apple, I guess. Wait, no, it's actually a pomegranate. You know what? This is a true fact. Well, I guess it's not really a true fact. People, I think, historians or whatnot, somebody who knows what the fuck they're talking about. There's like a story that says people think that instead of an apple tree, it was actually a pomegranate tree. But I think at some point in the history, well, for people who were trying to be converted into Christianity, you know, people like, we want this to reach this new audience of people, they have no idea what a pomegranate is, but they understand what an apple is. So let's change it to that, the devil tempted Eve with an apple instead of a pomegranate. So I'm pretty sure that this is representative of a pomegranate. That is the apple. Let's see. Will you take this? Okay. Maybe everything I said was wrong, or maybe this team has no idea what's going on. Okay. Okay, they're basically trying to say that all the new scholars were absolutely fucking wrong. Pomegranate, it was an apple this whole time. It's giving Far Cry 3 level editor vibes. That's this entire game. It was made in Unreal 5, so, you know. Alright. This is clearly somebody trying to read a beautiful nighttime story to their child. Nothing sinister happening here. There's a never-ending story. Okay, I guess you're not a fan of that one. Do you like the Berenstein Bears? This is a 2-for-1. Nah, okay. Yeah, you want to kill your son. I know this one. Yeah, I know. I know that story. Now this... I actually don't know what this one would be. Maybe it's a book? It seems like a book reading pose. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's like a shepherd. I don't know. A scroll, perhaps? Let's just find something that fits into his damn hands. Okay, what was this one? Okay, whatever. I don't care. Now, this is David versus a Goliath. For some reason... Actually, you know what? I'm not even saying for some reason. I've seen people use slings on YouTube. These things can fucking crack a skull. It's insane. Okay, hold on. I think I'm supposed to throw it into that hand, not this hand. Let's, that one's on me. The hand that's important actually is, like, golden rubbed, so I should have paid attention to that one. This is the cane. This is, like, my cane. When I found that staff, the one I've showed a couple times, I found it at a camping trip with my friend, and his parents called me Moses for the longest fucking time. It was like a nickname, because I would always carry it around. Now these are the tablets. That's an easy one. This guy's saying, hey, look at this. This is a 2-for-1 deal at Arby's. Alright. Yeah, let's go. Let's go through this fucking time portal. Achievement unlocked. I got a progression tree? Okay, I'm up. Please, I can click these to accept the new followers? Yo, I'm up to 1,600. Imagine if it was that easy. Okay. Complete all activities and location. I have 7,000 extra followers right now. Okay, Miracle of Transformation. Pick Transformation Miracle. Q. I've got a radial wheel. Transformation enables the creation of food and the ability to change one substance into another. Okay. Let's transform the wine. If I could transform any substance into another, this seems like a misuse. Where's the stuff? Is it over here? What's this? Wedding. Okay. Let me blast this with some magic power real quick. Transform the water into wine. How do I use my miracle? Bada bing? What the hell? What's going on here? Why is it dark all of a sudden? Oh, I was using my Jesus vision. Okay, hold on.
The weather is perfect for a What do you intend to do with that water?
Your curiosity will soon be satisfied. How do I use it, though? Oh, it's up here. That's why. Okay, here we go. Mini game. I'm literally adding the fucking Kool-Aid packets right now. Just like that.
You can tell who has Roman favor. They speak louder and walk faster.
Okay, you know, that's a good line. That's how you build a world.
What do you intend to do with
I just did it, brother. Try it.
But, alright then.
Alright then. Let's see, do you like it? What do you think? It's my first time. Talk to wine manager.
This is wine. How did you do this?
As I said, I took care of it. That is so ominous, Jesus.
This wine is better than what we had before. Thank you, thank you.
It better be.
Saved the day. We must tell the groom. He must taste this wine.
Hey, don't be that cavalier, okay?
Hello. I am a bit embarrassed, though. I've gotten word that we have run out of wine.
Okay, this is chubby Ryan Gosling. Tell me I'm wrong. Don't worry, friend.
Jesus managed to get us wine. Let's go and try it. It's the best wine I've ever had.
Well, I will be the judge of that. Let's go try it.
Okay, Ryan, let's go. Also, who could finish 6 entire, like, fucking jugs? You could put a person in here. That's so much wine.
This wine is amazing. Thank you, Jesus. You've made my day even better.
I say Jesus as an exclamation so much that every time they're using it as my name, it just makes me laugh. Well, hey, Mom, I did it.
My son?
Yeah, I fucking did it.
Yes. I'm glad you chose to do it. I know what this really means. For you. Let's enjoy this moment with them.
I was basically a bartender, okay? I must go and meet those who will follow me. No, Mother, my time has come to be at my father's work. Yeah, literally, I gotta go do some actual work now. This is my part-time job.
Will you be safe, my son?
I don't think so. I don't think I will. Yep. I got 7,500 followers already. I got 140 subs. I wonder how many are tier 1 and tier 3, you know? Let's see. Right-clicking. Hold on. Look, I'm holding my prayer button. And my hands are glowing green in the top right, but the number did not increase. No one had an Amazon Prime ready for me in that moment. Let's see. Any secrets back here?
So I tell you, keep on asking, and you will receive what you ask for. Keep on seeking, and you will find. Keep on knocking, and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks, receives. Everyone who seeks, finds. And to everyone who knocks, the door will be open.
I am the one who knocks.
That day in Cana, something changed. Until then, Jesus had stayed quiet, waiting, watching. But it was his mother who saw it was time. She pushed him forward, gently but firmly. And with that first miracle, there was no going back.
Yeah, it's like I'm like a pageant kid.
From that moment on, the world began to notice.
Okay. Something happened here. I wonder how long this demo is. I would laugh so hard if this demo was the full game and they just said it was a demo for like a marketing tactic. So you just play the whole fucking thing. Okay, hold on. How far away is this place? Okay, it's time. We're back to it. Keep an eye open for the Iliad ruins, okay? Hold on, this looks cool. Look at these rocks. Okay, there's no like mantle button, so I can't really jump up any higher than this. But if I can go over here. Oh, come on, Jesus, I know you got this in you. Fine, alright. Let's continue on. You know, for once, I would like there for like to be a Jesus story of any kind, or a game or something that actually focuses in on him doing some woodworking, okay? Let's see this man put together a table. I want to see if he chamfers the edges. Can the savior of man get a splinter? Is that even possible? I mean, I think we already kind of know the answer, how things end up, but I want to see what kind of craftsmanship we're dealing with here. Does he cut corners? In woodworking, that can actually be a good thing. You don't want a sharp edge. It'll cause the edge to split if someone hits it hard. Wow, okay, this is kind of beautiful. Wow. Just, hold on. This is actually kind of a beautiful scene right here. I think this is more to the credit of modern game engines being incredibly powerful in generating natural environments. That's why realism doesn't really mean much to me anymore. It's just plugging something in and hitting like, hey, generate tree, make landscape. Minor tweak here and there, done. But this still is nice. I'm a nature sucker, dude. Yeah, what's up, like, Kalashkov? We're playing a Jesus game right now. It just dropped. A demo just dropped out of nowhere. Where's the Kool-Aid? Brother, you just missed it. We literally did our first miracle, turning the water into wine. We all know that's just a couple Kool-Aid packets in the pocket. They loved it, though. Of course they did. Because I'm fucking Jesus. Now we're just, like, making our way. They're trying to have us skip the environmental travel. Oh, they totally drank it, dude. My mom drank it. Fat Ryan Gosling drank it. I will never see them again. Well, I'll see them again, you know, when the time comes. Okay. There's the city. Yeah! Is there fall damage? Jesus took fall damage for our sins. He broke his kneecaps to protect the kneecaps of everyone who came after. One of the guy who was getting married looked like a chubby Ryan Gosling. Like straight up. The apostle? Okay, hold on. The open world traversal is going to be gone. We can turn off the music. Let's see. Calling an apostle, you just have visited the location where the apostle is. You can begin calling the quest in the apostle panel. Okay. So T to open it up. And I can begin the... Oh, what the fuck? Did I just do something? I did, okay. Had the wrong thing open. Okay, I press T. Who is this? I gotta meet Andrew, talk to Andrew. Okay, simple enough. I kind of feel like I could have just walked in there without having to start a quest for it. Yeah, just a minor criticism. You can do a little bit more blending from the road into the grass. Kind of looks like a... when someone went down the giant, cartoonishly large paintbrush. Made a long stripe. And yeah, how about this? If the creators are watching this, add in a side quest mini game where I can chop down trees, process them into lumber, and then make my own carpentry tools. That kind of a thing. Let me have player housing. I would love player housing. And once we beat the game, we can unlock the cave too. That can be like a secret player house. Maybe at that point we can unlock stoneworking too. What's up, man? What's up, Andrew? My dude is like lumbering.
As Jesus walked beside the Sea of Galilee, he saw Simon and his brother Andrew casting a net into the lake, for they were fishermen.
The AI voice for this one seems really desperate.
Come, follow me, Jesus said, and I will send you out to fish for people.
Can we make money doing that? Can we eat the people, Jesus? Because we do this for a living. You understand this, right? I guess they were doing it for fun. I was mistaken.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for you. This is my brother, Simon.
He's
been fishing all night, but the catch was poor.
You're fishing for the wrong thing, brother. Would you cast your nets once more?
I don't know why you ask, but we've caught nothing all night. Still, if you ask it, I will try.
Well, yeah, we're gonna make this catch huge, okay? Do I jump in? Transformation miracle? Okay. I continue my journey to unlock the miracle. Okay. I gotta make Simon believe. How the fuck do I make Simon believe in my transformation miracle?
Good day.
Okay, I gotta go over there, I think. Yeah, Hulk Hogan died. Strider was talking about that earlier. Do I swim? Okay, Jesus does not know how to swim. I'm not really sure where you want me. Hold on. I got my Jesus vision. Hold on. Let me use this. I'm trying to use my left alt to see stuff. Wait a second, you're right. You're right. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Oh, what is this? Minigame? Okay, I guess I can't walk on water just yet. Control the divine light by keeping the cursor close enough. Lead the schools of fish to the fisherman's boat 3 times, avoiding obstacles. The fish follow the light. Okay, you know what? You asked and delivered. I wanted the miracles and these things to actually be gameplay instead of just a cutscene we skipped. Kudos. Get over here. Get to the boat. These whirlpools really aren't trying to stop me. Okay, there's one. Come on. I played black and white back in the day. I know how to be a god. Okay, come on. You almost got me there, huh? Not even close.
Look, Simon, the nets are full.
Who are you, Lord? How is this possible?
They called me Lord. You already know. Do not be afraid, Simon. For this day on, you will fish for people, not for fish.
Fish for people? How can I do that?
You sneak up with a net. It's a little bit more difficult, but it's part of the job, okay? I trust you.
I will follow you, Lord.
Okay, begin the James calling quest. Call the fisherman who witnessed the miracle. Okay. So, this is a 2-for-1. I did one miracle, I'm getting a bunch of people. You hooked him with it in the cheeks instead of the gills. Come on, guy.
What? How did you do that? We've been fishing all night.
Are you mad now? You mad, brother? James, John, do not be afraid. Join up with my crew and you can have all the fish you ever want.
Who is this man? How does he command the fish like that?
You know our names? Who are you?
I know much more about you. This is not how you make friends back in the day, okay? This is how you make people afraid of you and team up and show up with a bunch of torches. I know much more about you than just your names. Come follow me. I will make you fishers of men.
Fishers of men? We don't understand.
I was gonna make never mind. Bit of a tasteless joke there. Let's see, just as you cast your nets to gather fish, you will help me gather people in the kingdom of God.
I will follow you. But how is this possible?
It's just... John, is this you from earlier? You got the same cool hairstyle and the same voice. Yeah, with faith, everything is possible. Yeah, okay.
Rabbi, I have a house in Capernaum. A humble place, but it can be a place for us to stay.
If
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
ever
the classic
needed,
90s humor.
take a boat I dock near the city's edge. It will carry you all safely.
Okay, very well. Let's go to Capernaum.
Father, will you be all right if we go?
Go, my sons, follow the one who commands even the fish.
Yeah, just give me your sons so we can go to a special place across the ocean. Special place where we all get to live in happiness and harmony together. Give me your sons. Oh my god, they're stopping me. Can you prevent your lord? Oh my god, they literally can't get past them. Alright. I guess we can go, what's this blue? Optional sail with the apostles by a boat. Arrive at Capernaum. Can I? Nope. They can take the boat. You're trying to take the easy way out of this one. We have to go across the land. We are meant to walk. And if you won't let me walk on water, I'm gonna walk on land. Okay, we're just gonna go all the way here. Okay, hold on. Cue it. Hey, Tony, hit us with the music real quick. Their journey continues. Cardio for Christ. They can take my life, but they can never take my love of fitness. This might be a bit. This might be a bit. Yeah, dude, there's gotta be some sort of like church fundraiser charity run called Cardio for Christ. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be there's too many churches and too many corny ass people in this world for that not to be like a real thing. Okay, this is a big ass lake too. Hold on, where is this? Okay, so Galilee, Samaria. I'm gonna look this up. Wait, it's called the Sea of Galilee. Okay, I want to see if this is a real place afterwards. We're gonna have to do a Google Maps. That would be a no-show. Dude, brother, do you really think no one would show up to that? That's like the thing that, like, the way people hide in their house when the doorbell rings. Well, I'm talking about like a church event. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're part of a church, you'd be excited to go to a Cardio for Christ event. But yeah, I mean, listen, I feel like... Dude, I don't know what it is. Imagine how incredible of a world we live in, but it's like... You can get something mailed to you from anywhere in the world, more or less. But the majority of the things that you get in your mailbox are absolute dog shit. Just wasted paper and ink. Pumped out from a factory, from somebody who doesn't care, shipped across the world by somebody who doesn't care, to arrive into someone's mailbox who could not give less of a shit. Every time somebody knocks on your door, it's gonna be some child who was sent out by like their church to proselytize to you. An Amazon delivery driver who's like begrudgingly making like $18 an hour in the sweltering heat. Or, I don't know, someone who's like trying to advertise their like car washing business. You know what I mean? Same thing with phones. Phones used to be like such an incredible thing, and they still are in many ways, but like you never pick up your phone anymore. If you don't recognize the number, it's going to be a scam call. I would guarantee most people, the majority of the calls they receive in a year are not from anybody they know. Religion doesn't seem to have the same old did once. I think you're right. I think the religious faction, like the religious population probably has more or less shrunk over the years, but I feel like that has made them more like, I don't know. I feel like the smaller and more threatened you feel, the more intense you become, or the more like dedicated. The people who are left are like the most devout. And also like they have an outsized control as far as like things are concerned. I actually recently you saw an interview with some Christian priest talking about how numbers have steadily declined. Yes, I think the average person just doesn't really either believe or have the time to go to church, or just doesn't even care, right? The people who still do are kind of like really into it, a little bit too much so. Of course, there are people like Glinson, who is a newfound religious guy. I don't know if you'd call him born again, but he found religion as an older person on his own. And he's like a totally normal guy. He's totally normal. The issue is that, like, if we can understand that the religious population is now smaller than it has, I guess, historically been in this country and many others, they still have such a huge pull when it comes to power. Because a lot of rich people are actually, or just like to use religion as a tool, you know? Like, so what if there's not as many regular religious people when there are so many more mega churches than there have ever been? We have people who convince thousands upon thousands that they need a private jet because Jesus wanted them to have it, and they just give their money to these fucking guys who are basically shouting from an NBA stadium-sized church. Yeah, give this guy more money, he needs it. But okay, we're almost into town. My rant took up the amount of time we needed it to take up. Look at that view though, damn. Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to think half the reason why the Elder Scrolls series is good is because we're all like suckers for beautiful environments and a good soundtrack. I feel like if the soundtrack wasn't good, the game would just be bad. Because it's like the combination of these two things right here. It's a combination of views like this and like Jeremy Soule's incredible talent. But if you took this away, it was just kind of like this, I think we'd be a lot less excited to find Nirnroot. You know? I think we'd be a lot less excited. Okay, let's go talk to whoever this is. It feels so empty without the music. It feels so fucking empty.
Have you heard the news from Jerusalem?
What was it? What was the news? It's gonna leave me hanging? Okay, fine. Let's go to the dock. I'm gonna meet my boys here. They've been waiting for like 3 days. Oh. The journey has just blank. It's cut off in literally every place it could have been. Okay. The full version includes over 30 miracles, including 2 secret ones that were never discussed in the Bible. That is religious DLC for you. More quests across the Holy Land, 60 plus story-driven characters, deeper world interaction. Huge. And they let me just free roam.
Yes?
I will be back later. I must buy the full version of this game. Yeah.
Tread carefully around Roman religious practices.
Yeah, you don't want to upset Zeus, man. I hear he's a big pain in the ass. Did you know he fucked a goose? Oh, actually, never mind. He turned into a goose. I'm sorry, I forgot. He turned into a goose and had sex. That's what it was. I'm sorry, Zeus. Yeah, this is a demo for a game that's not finished and it's going to cost money. Oh yeah, you don't know the story? Zeus would often like turn into animals and like have sex with women. Like, or like trick people to having sex with animals. Zeus was a fucker. Zeus is a real fucker, dude. That's what I like about the Olympic gods. What am I trying to say? The Greek gods? The gods of Olympus? Yeah. I really enjoy the Greek and the Norse gods because they were like the most petty bitches possible. They were like the most human and petty of any deity that I'm familiar with. They all have like crazy flaws. They're actually some of the worst people you would have ever met if you knew them as humans. Like, it's just, they fuck with each other. They fuck with like people who are completely innocent. They get jealous. Like, I know that there's like a Greek goddess, I forget who and why, but there was like a regular person who people thought was like more pretty than she was. And this regular person was just totally normal, not causing any problems. And then she like made her life a living hell just because she was jealous and she had the power to do it. And I'm like, wow, well, who does that sound like? Who does that sound like in today's day and age, you know? In any case, we're going to save and exit. Thanks for checking out the alpha version of I Am Jesus Christ. Appreciate your honest feedback, whatever it is. Let's share some feedback. If we're gonna fucking... Oh, I'll have to use my email. Okay, we're gonna do this just for us, because I'm not actually gonna put my email into this. If we're gonna clown on them, the least we can do is actually give them some honest feedback here. Oh, fuck. Screenshots. Yeah, you need the email for the Jesus Christ newsletter. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I give it my email, it's over. It's over for me. Have you encountered any bugs? Actually, no. No bugs. Let me turn this down a little bit. Credit where it's due, I didn't run into a single bug or crash. The technical issue is that you used AI voices for everybody and it was terrible. What game mechanics and tutorials were the game mechanics? You got it. This is word, brother. You're talking about multiples. Was the game mechanics and tutorials clear and understandable? What would you like to be changed? I don't know. Everything was pretty simple. In fact, there weren't enough mechanics. This was a walking simulator. I'm going to give it like a 3. No, I'm giving it a 2. If we're saying 5 is like middle of the road, like, it's a decent game. It's like a functioning game. This was a 2. A 1 would be unplayable. 2 is like, you did a little something extra. It didn't crash, but like, this isn't really much of a game. The gameplay was 1. Features, I mean, graphics, I'll give you a 7. I'll give you a 7 on the graphics because honestly, you had some nice vistas. There was a lot of weird rock textures, but to be honest, like, I'm willing to like let that slide. This doesn't have to be the highest res game possible. The sounds, I would give you literally negative points for all the AI voices. They were not more than the only AI, but they were so bad. How could a game trying to celebrate the life and sacrifice of the Christian God not use real people in their damn game? Do you not think you would have volunteers who love Jesus would want to take part in this game for you? Like, that's actually not even no joke here either. Not even a joke. How could you not find a bunch of other church-going fellows to voice your characters? Even if it was like 3 people used over and over again. Oblivion did that. We all loved that game. Use real voices. I don't care if this is a fucking alpha. Use voices. The features, I'm gonna hit a 2. I'm gonna negative. Yeah, I'm just gonna say negative because I think you're making the mistake. I said this earlier. Let me try to be a little bit more eloquent. People hate woke games these days because of how on the nose they are with their messaging, okay? Nobody likes corny-ass, bold-faced, no separation from the author's intent and the message being delivered. They used to say that, like, leftists had the stranglehold on, like, good art for the longest time, and for the longest time I think that was true because, you know, more conservative art was always hokey and shitty like this. The problem is now that we have a lot of that shit on the left too. It's all like a virtue signaling. That, like, Dragon Age, I forget what it was called, the newest Dragon Age. It was like a character who's just absolutely insufferable in every single way. About how, like, you can't tell me my identity. I'm literally going to take every single thing you say as a personal attack. I'm going to assume ill intent no matter where you're coming from. It's like, oh my God. That's why people hate these stories. It's not because of it has nothing to do with the values that they are extending because they've been talking about those things forever. It's that there is no nuance anymore when it comes to storytelling. People just don't know how to say shit anymore without just saying exactly how they as a person feel through somebody else's mouth. That's what's happening in here, and that's what's always happened in conservative media. If you want to make a story about Jesus Christ, go and do it. Be creative. Tell your story. But villagers should not be walking around like fucking bobbleheads spouting the most religious, holier-than-thou attitude. Like, these are regular people trying to get by under Roman rule, okay? The game opened up with a Roman, like, squad coming in and trashing the joint at a marketplace because someone was, like, religious. They weren't believing in the right God. You know what I mean? More people should have been talking about that, and they should have been upset. If you want me to buy into your story, you gotta make it believable. That is my genuine, actual, no-nonsense criticism of a story like this and anything else. Spiritually submitting this. What's the wait? Kalashkov, do you have something to say? They didn't have Jesus destroy the market? Okay, no. So that's, you're thinking of a different thing? You're thinking of when Jesus goes to the temple and starts destroying all the tax collector stalls. I think it also might have like some market stuff there too, but I know specifically he was there to like ruin tax collectors from desecrating like an actual religious temple. This was just a market in a town in Nazareth with his home, and he was searching for somebody who knew where John the Baptist was, and that guy, his stall was destroyed by Roman soldiers because he was believing the wrong religion, and then we had to hunt him down. Yeah, I don't know if it's, let's see, Jesus, because let's actually double check. I'm literally just going off of like 18 years ago memory. So, Jesus tax collectors. In the Bible, tax collectors were frequently depicted as sinners. Jesus, however, associated with tax collectors and even chose one to be his disciple. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's be more specific. Jesus storming the temple. Storming, hold on. Jesus enters the temple and drives out those buying and selling. Okay, you're right. It was not tax collectors. It was just a market. Okay, you called it. You remember this correctly. I think the den of robbers is what got me. I think I remember them calling them like thieves, and I would not have implicitly considered like just regular merchants as thieves. The cleansing of the temple. Okay. Yep. That's what's up. Nice job. Why don't we continue this fucking train? Let me turn that up, and I'll turn it down in my ear because it's a little loud. For me, but not probably for you guys. Turn this up a little bit. Why don't we keep this train rolling since we're on here? Let's do our dulls of the day. Like I always say, if you want to be right, you gotta be wrong. Gotta start out wrong. Alright. Plant. Nope, we already got, okay, place. Boom. Okay, so A and E are in the right spots. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I also enjoy how often wrong is completely wrong. There's absolutely nothing that's used from these letters half the time. So place. What do we want to do here? Maybe perhaps a B. It's a little bit of a cheeky B here. I don't think there's a good follow-up for B. Yeah, it's probably not going to be it. What about... There's no O? Miata? Yeah, it's easy Miata. Okay, hold on. Shake? Okay, you gotta be... I was gonna say, that's a good guess. This is a good guess. Okay, but it's not shake. And we know it's not bake. Well, that's a classic 90s, I don't have anything time to cook, let's make this food type of meal. The classic shake and bakes. It's not break. Quake. Yo, Silva. Well done, brother. I'm not taking credit for that one. That was all you. Good job. That would have taken me a while to get. Cuso fucker letter. That's one that I never really think about. Well done. I do these every day in another stream. What? Silver, are you telling me that you knew today's answer and you just threw that in the chat? Is that just what happened here? Did you... No? Are you lying to me right now, Silverhound? Okay, so you didn't know today's answer, but normally you do them. Okay, I'll take your word for it this time, Silva. Keeping an eye on you. Mini crossword. Put that on count. Overhead tennis shot? Is that a spike? I don't think that's correct, but we'll go to roll with that. Dish over which lady in the tram... Oh my god, it's spaghetti! It's a spaghetti! Pasta, as the layman might say. How to solve print crosswords. Think? Is it think? This can't be right. How to solve print crosswords. Work with dough. Listen, these are not right. Pasta's totally correct, but think and spike probably not. Work with dough. That's a need angle. I need to solve this one correctly. The Bronx Bombers? No fucking idea. That one's being... We're saving that one for last. Like hair and a mohawk, often. I think it's spiked. Spike. Because if these... Are they double spike? No way, it's double spike. Hold on. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. A miraculous bread from heaven in the book of Exodus. Okay, you know, I gotta get rid of think, because I'm pretty sure that's just gonna throw me. I'm getting rid of think. This is not the right word. And every time I try to figure out something in its place, it's not gonna work. So, bread from heaven. Colorado Ski Town. Entree that comes with its own knife. This is looking really annoying and bad. Wait, is it steak? This is steak, right? Okay, so this is definitely not spike. This is not spike. I'm gonna go entree that comes with its own knife, steak knife. Wait, that's an easy one, right? I'm like wish casting spike into existence for one of these answers. So I'm positive that these three are correct. They have 5 digits typically. This is a hand. Okay. No, it's not. They have 5 digits each. Hands? Hold on. They're getting me with a fucking multiplication here. Multiple hands. I should know this one. A smash shot? That seems like a too... Okay, it's smash and it is spike. It's smash and spike. Okay. Now this, 7 across. How to solve some word prints. Aspen. Okay. Yep. The ski town is Aspen. In pen. All right. How do you guys feel about crossword answers being multiple words? This is how to solve some prints and crosswords in pen. In pen is the answer. Are you being for real right now? That seems like a cheat. Manna. Okay, so manna. Hold on. Speaking of religion, I did not know the word manna meant bread from heaven. Because manna now means the blue stuff my mage needs in order to cast a fireball spell. How words change. Almost there. At least one square is a miss. It must be this one. Because this, I have no idea what this is. The Bronx Bombers informally. Smash pasta in pen need eeks. You're saying no way? I feel like maybe I am wrong. Maybe that is the letter that's incorrect. Kind of triggers me, but I understand it. Usually they have a bracket, 2, 3 in this case, that signifies that it's 2 words. 1 2-letter and 1 3. Okay, yeah, I'm actually pretty new to crosswords. I've only really started doing them here. Okay, so bread from heaven is death manna. Okay, so this is correct. I'm so stupid. Aspen was misspelled. It had like a fucking E there. But this doesn't seem right either. Steak, hands, Aspen. Is this good now? I'm gonna check the words. I'm just gonna check the words. Smash is good. We know pasta is good. Yeah, I'm actually gonna just, right now, we'll narrow it down. We're gonna confirm the words that we know for 100% are true ourselves first. Dish, 4 down. I know, it's probably hens. It's probably hens. Yeah, okay. And also, this could be the wrong one. This could be the wrong one, but that'd be kind of curious if it was wrong. Like hair in a mohawk often? What the fuck could this be? It's spiky. Spiky. That was weird. Also, I gotta be honest. For some reason in my mind, I was thinking spiky would be spelled with an E. But it's this. Doesn't this seem weird? Maybe I never use this word. There's some words that you just don't know or don't like say or spell ever. And they're like, that's how it looks, actually? It looks wrong. I feel like spiky has an E. I feel like EY is the normal grammar for an English word like this. That is weird. What is spiky? Okay, it's no E. That was a trick. 5 minutes, not too bad. Spelling bee. Actually, I don't like the spelling bees, I gotta be honest. Let's do the scrandles. Play daily. Okay. All right. Listen, guys. Just right out of the gate. Right out of the gate. I'm like, it's going to be the one on the right. I'm not even looking at the money. I'm not looking at anything else. And because it's the beer. It's just going to be the beer. Like, this looks like absolute dog shit. I have no idea what this is. This looks actually pretty good. A little bit dry. I'm not going to lie. This is like a pie. It's a steak pie. I could use a little bit more gravy. But my gut says people are just going to go with the beer. Because, like, look at this. Now we're going to check out the price. $2.80 versus $3. 20 cents less and you get a fucking beer with this. Silva, have you not seen this before? Well, let me explain it to you. This, my friend, is called Scrandle. Every day, they pit a series of images against each other. These are all foods that you can get at a European football game, otherwise known as soccer by the, I was going to say civilized part of the world, but we know that's not true. They show the country of origin in the top right. This is Hungary, and this is Scotland, the years that they're in, the price at the bottom, a description, and what you must do is pick the one you think was voted on by more people as the better option. Okay? Like, because this looks significantly better, but the balancing factor is that this is slightly less expensive and it comes with a beer. Wow. I'm actually really happy I got that wrong. I was trying to go with my game gut. And every single time there's been a beer as an option, someone has, it was the right choice. So the fact that that was twisted there, I have to recalibrate my fucking engine, okay? The interior calculus is changing. The math problem is altered. Pizza, pizza, fries. I did not need to look in the top right to know this was from America, okay? I did not need to know this is from America. Pizza, pizza, fries? Yeah, that's America, baby. God bless America. Dude, this is why I celebrate the 4th of July, okay? I ain't a patriot in any other way. But when you start talking about the food we got here, I serve my country. A pork gyro, though, does look pretty good, and it's from Denmark. I will say this. I feel like this is like more than twice the price. I feel like people are going euro. Yeah, this looks incredible, but dude, it is not 15 fucking pounds worth. Oh my god. How is this cheaper? America, you suck so much ass right now. I was just glazing you for the food. This Mexican hot dog is 8 pounds. This is barely 5, and look at this. Chicken curry and chips? Yeah, that was way too close. That was way too close. That was 0.5% off. Okay. Okay, we're back to poverty food now. This is what it's usually like. We got the fried apple pancake and the cheeseburger. It's just a fried apple, let's be honest. This is depressing. All right, hold on. This, okay, I was saying this one's actually kind of tough, but I don't think so. $4 to 14 again. That cheeseburger wins all Kalashkov. I think you gotta go to the doctor. I think you need to start talking to a therapist if you think that cheeseburger looks better than the other one. But this looks delicious. Let's be honest. A brisket mac and cheese. This is the problem with America now. Sure, we have some of the best food in the entire fucking world. I will die on that hill. But whenever you add anything that has to do with barbecue, that price is like 3x what you think it's supposed to be, okay? Mac and cheese on top of fries or mac and cheese, whatever the fuck, that's like $3, okay? You put a couple briskets on top of that, it's like, hey, do you want to spend literally, I don't know, the same amount of money you'd spend at a fucking Applebee's for 3 people? I'm gonna go with the Choripan because it's cheaper. All right. All right, I got my own feels about that one. That's on me. This is a repeat. It's gonna be the one on the right, though. It's gonna be this one. What is happening today? People chose a beer and a piece of bread. Roughly the same price as a giant sausage, a perfectly baked roll with mustard and ketchup. I think it had a beer too. Like, what are we talking? Okay, you know what? I was kind of feeling bad about today, getting all these wrong. I feel like the people who voted for these are fucking idiots. They have no idea. They were all drunk. Their soccer team lost and they were just in their fields and they're picking all the wrong choices just to fuck with us. It's gonna be the meat pie. Yeah, if it was this, I was gonna lose my mind. We've already seen the kiwi and sausage pizza before. We saw the kiwi and sausage pizza from Japan. I have no idea what they're doing over there right now. But God help them, they need something. Spring rolls and bean sprouts. 50 cents? Guys. 50 cents. Listen, I'm not a huge fan of spring rolls because there's no meat in them. And this pizza bread looks good as fuck. But you could get... What would it be? Like... You could get fucking 12 spring rolls. I had to do numbers on my hands real quick underneath the table. I'll do a number thing. Hopefully I was the right numbers. Okay, a spring roll is a very specifically only veggie. Oh my god, what's it called? What is a meat for egg rolls? Egg rolls, or I'm pretty sure the one... Can spring rolls have meat in them? Yeah, let me not cook the research. Alright. I literally don't know what I'm talking about today. I think because I was talking so much shit at that Jesus game, the powers that be have been sapping my little intelligence, whatever is left. Whatever left that I have up here, they're taking the last brain cell and splitting it in half and leaving the rest. I could have sworn that spring roll was exclusively for vegetarian options, and egg roll was like, everything can go. Everything's on the table with the thing, you know, when it comes to an egg roll. Spring rolls normally have meat in them. What the fuck are you talking about? I think, yeah, that's not where I grew up. That's not what I understood from them. To be fair, veggie spring rolls are better than spring rolls. You know what? I kind of have grown to enjoy vegetarian food, or just veggies in general. I'm an adult. I've grown the fuck up. I've learned that you can cook pretty much anything to taste well if you know what you're doing. But my favorite kind of roll, what are they even called? Clear egg rolls. What are these called? Okay, I think they're just the Vietnamese spring roll. And I'm not even talking specifically about these ingredients inside of it. I kind of don't like whole shrimp being in there because you have to like pull it. It's kind of like a weird situation. But I love these weirdo see-through skin egg rolls. I'm always a salty crunchy guy. You know this about me, okay? Name a better combination than salty crunchy. You can't. Get out of here with the sweetness. If you got a sweet tooth, get out of here. You're a child. Nothing is as good as sweet as salty crunchy. That's just top tier, okay? But there's something about this. The texture, I just love it. And anyways, I don't know. My gut says this one, but I kind of feel like people are going to be picking this sausage roll. It was 1% difference. Today is a hard one. I should have got my gut that time. I should have got my gut. Silva, do you have a preferred flavor combination? Because I'm sorry, brother. Maybe you're just not operating on the same level as alchemy as I am. Your flavors are not tuned in the same manner to enjoy the salty, crunchy, you know? Well, let's hear it. What is your favorite, huh? Sweet and spicy? Like together? Because, brother, I do think that's a good combination. That reminds me of like the Thai chili sauce. I use that sauce in every one of my sort of Indian Thai curry combos that I make upstairs with the rice and the lentils. Crispy chili beef is your... Silva, you know what? I think we're allies on this. I think we're just allies on this. I don't even want to fight you. I don't even want to create drama between our two houses at this point. Because I think salty, crunchy, and sweet and spicy, it's just, they're so good. I think I would pick mine over yours if I had to. But you would never see me turning my nose at that, ever. Because sweet and spicy is just like a sort of Thai position in my head. And I have a utmost respect for Thai food. Speaking of respect, I kind of feel like there's a lot of disrespect happening here. I'm a man who loves some meat, but goddamn, England, chill out, brother. This is too much. This bacon has not seen a single ray of sun in the entirety of its living or dead life. I feel like if it was me, I'd pick this. As much as I love a burger, as much as this, I would love to eat this, I'm just thinking about the price, the value comparison here. Also, where the fuck is REOU? Is this the Ratatouille country? That's what I'm saying. The bacon is like Canadian bacon. It's not crispy at all, but I would still eat it. I would still enjoy it. Without a doubt, I love that. I like the cheese. There's clearly like a single grilled onion here. The bread, that's clearly not like a typical hamburger loaf bun, but it looks kind of nice. I'd be down with it. It's the 8 pounds versus the 120. I could get multiple of these, get full, and still have saved money. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it was close, but yeah. Logic prevailed. Oh my god. Buffalo chicken tenders and fries. I am a sucker for buffalo sauce. I love it, but I don't love 13 pounds. That's a lot. Oh no, some people consider that bacon cooked. Fuck pink bacon, make it crispy. Agreed. At least make it less pink for God's sakes, okay? It should not still look exactly like flesh. Now the sausage, chips, and curry on a cob. In a cob? What's this? W-A-L. Is that Wales? That must be Wales. They call bread bowls cobs, I guess. I gotta be honest, I like the look of this as much as it kind of looks like, you know, something that comes out the other side. I think the color in my mind tells me that it's pretty well spiced and well flavored. And I could get down with the sausage and fry covered in some gravy. But even if this is 13 pound, I'm gonna go with the chicken. Yeah, I'm gonna go with my gut on this one. I love a good fucking fried chicken. That was 6 out of 10. That was pretty bad luck. I think I was goofing around way too much at the start there. I was goofing around way too damn much. Okay, I think the last Squirtle of the day is gonna be the Costco. I gotta find out more of these. Okay. Red Shell Foods miso dressing, Japanese miso dressing. This is going to be 32 fluid ounces. Is that almost a gallon? I think a gallon is 48 ounces, right? 1 gallon. 48 ounces, yes? Oh wow, I'm not even close. I'm stupid. I'm really dumb. It's not even close to a gallon. Okay, you know, honestly, that's comforting. I'm glad that this is not close to a gallon, because I'm like, that's a lot of damn dressing. My guess is that this is going to be $11.99. How do I feel that way? Well, this is a sizable amount of dressing. When I go to a regular grocery store that does not deal in bulk valuations, so things are not cheaper, like the goddess dressing, the ones that come in like the glass bottles, even the ones that come in the plastic, it ranges anywhere between like $5 to $8. Something like this at a regular grocery store would be like 15 plus. Now we're adding in that Costco discount, right? Buy in bulk, save some money. Let's start with $11.99. That might be a little too low. But I believe in John Costco. He's not going to do us dirty. That's too expensive? I didn't give enough credit. Yo, it's got to be $9.99, right? Are they giving this away? Do they not want money? What is this? 32 fluid ounces of a single dressing? This is going to last somebody months. All right, I'll just go crazy with it. $6.99. Guys, this is why I like Costco. They do not make the chicken more expensive. They do not make the hot dog more expensive. And the fucking 32 ounces of dressing is $6.99. I pledge my allegiance to House Costco. I will fight for you in the wars to come. You know what? This was a bit of a baby stream. I wasn't quite sure how long the Jesus game was going to be. And I have some ideas of what games I could play next. But I think for today, I might just end that there. I might try to get that Jesus video out today. I'm trying to do some new stuff with streaming. Make things quicker, faster turnaround times, play the game a bit smarter, that kind of a thing. But we had some fun. I'll be back tomorrow. Don't forget to read up on your Psalms so that we can be prepared for the full release. Okay, we got to be prepared for the full release. The altars. Yep, listen, Silva, I have not forgotten. I literally have a long list of story-based games I want to play. I'm literally going to just start playing them. Like, I've been getting way too caught up in these, like, grindy-ass MMO experiences that I genuinely do enjoy, but, like, don't really add anything to the channel at this point. Like, I love fucking WoW. But, like, who wants to see another fucking Warlock or... Because I was honestly playing Warlock off stream after my Shaman died. Like, no one... It doesn't matter. Like, I'm going to grind up my Monster Hunter rank up so I can do Fatalis and Elatrion. Yes. I'm going to grind those two up off stream, so when I come back with that game on stream, we can just get straight into the boss fights, which will be in grind in themselves. It's going to take a long time to get through those. I don't think we're going to have the same situation with the Brachydios. These names are so fucked. The Raging Brachydios and the Rajang. We cleared those so much faster than I thought we were gonna. But yes, we got the altars. We got Expedition 33. I got some other like games that I really want to do. I got on one of the Steam sales. I also have some other ideas that are not gaming content. They're more just chatting style content. Kind of like an extrapolation, an evolution beyond the Wordles that we do. Because I kind of like playing these Yap games. I've been enjoying this. But for now, I think we'll call it there. Thank you all for being here. Let's go see if any of our friends are alive and well. It seems like they are dead and bad because they're not streaming right now. If that's the case, then I must disappear into the night as well. Thank you all for being here again. I've said that, sorry. I'm repeating myself. Good night, Silva. Good night, Kalashkov. Good night, the other 3 people who are here but are not speaking. I'll see you all tomorrow. Same lunch time, same lunch place. Yeah, but Glinson is really entertaining. It's like I'm not able to be entertaining playing Warcraft anymore. This is like more of a personal feel. He's good. Linskin can do whatever the fuck he wants and he's entertaining. But I do appreciate that. That's exactly it. I love the conversations. I want more games where I can like talk. Story games are kind of bad in that way, but I also just really want to play some. But you and me, we're on the same wavelength. I'm kind of looking